Hey guys, it's Rich. Hey guys, it's Rich. Today we're going to share a real brief.
Iowa province, man, broke my signage.
3 today.
Bringing you another.
Guys, thanks for watching this too.
Yo, coming to you from the lot on Tuesday night in TT Boy's car up in here.
That's right. How
TT.
y'all feeling?
He's been driving since day one in Vegas, and he's got game. Tell us about it.
Well, Rich asked me to enlighten the drivers that come on board here in Las Vegas. How I make money. Can't tell you all my goddamn secrets, but we can give you something. You know, obviously the car kind of does most of my work for me, but you know, knowing your city definitely does help. You know, turning a $10, $15 ride into a $30 to $50 ride helps. We don't. It's not just the airport, but you know, right now we're a little slow with the strip, but you have to take every ride and try to build with that one ride. I can take a ride from the airport right now. Hopefully, I'm actually online right now. If I get a ride,
Do I have to go into the airport?
you may have to come. I'll put you in the back.
Show everyone your date real quick. Pivot that phone over.
Well, I have Rona. I don't know if you guys met Rona yet.
That's how you keep people out of your front seat, people.
So yeah, I put all my stuff down here. I got an 8-seater, so it does work for me anyway. But let's put Rona right there. Anyway,
we're back. We did have someone attempt to get in the back of TT's car. It's a welcoming vehicle here in Vegas. So tell us about New Year's Eve. You've done it before, man. Anything you can throw out a nugget to these folks that'll help them not go insane trying to hunt people down, dealing with pukers, playing, vomit roulette, whatever it is.
well, New Year's Eve is a different ball game. If you haven't driven the strip and you don't know every pickup spot in Las Vegas, you need to do that beforehand, especially right now, tonight or tomorrow night. Get out there and just drive through each little spot and learn it. There are going to be closures. Know the closures. It's going to be from, normally it's from Russell to Sahara, but tonight, or it's going to be from Russell to Spring Mountain this time. Anyways, know the ins and outs of how to get around. But I thought we were talking about kickbacks, though.
Tell us.
Well, right now, where do we get kickbacks at? We get liquor stores and dispensaries, right? Knowing which ones to go to, you need to do your research on that. You can check that out at the Kickback app, and most of it's set up pretty good on there. Anyways, the only way to get someone to engage is by talking to them. I'm I'm really blunt when it comes to do you want to get weed, liquor, do you need to stop for a tattoo? I'll make a joke out of it, but at the same time I'll be serious, because that's just my own solution. They get in my car, they're already feeling good. So I'm telling you to do what I do, but be yourself, have some fun with it. I don't know where to go from here, buddy.
Well, hey, you got a tip box here. There's
do.
mixed opinions on these things. How long have you been using this?
I've had the tip box probably 4 years. I've been driving for 5, maybe 4.5 years. To me, it makes sense to have a tip box. And I have other writing on the other side. Basically, if they want to digitally pay me too, they can do that as well. There's so many ways of getting paid here in Vegas, and I don't know where to go from here, buddy.
Gas, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free up in this car.
This guy can, he can gab, and not everybody has that gift to gab. For me, like I said, I let my vehicle do a lot of the talking for me.
So what do you do that's inviting before the ride? You send out a text? You drive a bigger vehicle, so maybe this would be helpful. I think you showed me once, asking it, telling them the car seat rule, things of that nature.
Not all the time, but usually I'll send out a pre-text saying, what kind of music do you like? How many folks in your party? Do you have anybody who's, small child, no car seat, that kind of thing. I have a pre-text, but I have a few different ones. Even if I'm picking up at Circus, It's all about saving time. You know, if I know that they got kids and I'm not taking those kids that are under 6 years old that don't have a car seat or whatever, they'll just cancel and or whatever. It's just much easier to avoid the confrontation of having to explain to them why they need a car seat. What was the other thing?
I don't know. I'm in the TNC lot. I can't remember anything. We got music blaring, strobe lights. No, I mean, what you do though, it's like you welcome them before you've even met them.
I actually,
I think that's huge, setting the tone.
Right, I actually have a clip that I may send Rich over here so he can give you a little taste of it on his page as well. He mentioned he wanted to save my page. I'm saving a lot of my stuff for later, but you can check it out right now. It's Rideshare Rhythms, Rideshare One Word Rhythms with an S on YouTube. So just plugging myself right there.
Yeah, and you get, how many people engage with the karaoke on average?
Well, when I first started, I thought it was going to be very few, but I probably get about, on a Friday night, 7 to 10, or 7 out of 10 will be singing in my car.
Do you usually see more money from those rides? Tip-wise?
Yes and no. I mean, I could get money without saying a word, just because they like I said, they get involved and they have a good time. I let them listen to whatever they want. I don't even think you have to do any of this stuff, but let them listen to their own music. To me, is the number one thing. Once they get in the car and they're feeling good, they're never going to make a complaint saying that you had bad music playing because it was their own music.
I mean, we all do things different and find ways to make money. I mean, I never ask them what they want to listen to. If someone asks, or do you take requests, I'll fire it up, but I'm usually just firing away Rob Thomas radio on Pandora or Def Leppard radio and just mix it up because I'm usually talking over the music anyway. So, I mean, there are, I hate this phrase because I love cats, but there are plenty of ways to skin a cat in this game. And you've got to monetize, man. I can't say it enough. You got to get out there every ride and find a way to separate them from their cash and take care of you. I mean, we have such a unique place in Vegas.
You got your mask on.
Well, you gave me COVID back in June. I don't want to get it again. I mean, we have such a unique
Should I have
play,
my
guys.
mask on?
Okay, one of us has it on. That's good.
I feel better now.
But we are the first person they meet in Vegas. You know how huge that is? I mean, you are meeting fresh money if you're doing the airport lot, or if you're dropping them at the airport and they didn't lose everything in their savings account, gambling. They're usually happy they came. A lot are happy to leave too. What do you do about, I mean, you've done what, maybe 10, 15,000 rides?
A little bit
I mean,
more.
you get the partiers because you're getting groups of 5 or 6. I mean, what about, what say you to help people avoid the pukers or help to at least keep it off your car?
You gotta have bags.
Well, that's a condom for me, but anyway, we get the point.
You gotta have bags in your car. You gotta be prepared. I offer a few little things, gum, candy, these kind of things. But you were saying, how do I avoid pukers?
And poopers.
No, you know, gauge. Anytime you pull into, let's say, the Cosmopolitan, and you can see your crowd. They're
everyone pukes at the Cosmo.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But you see the group that you're gonna pick up. Drive past them a little bit so you can see when they're coming to you who's really stupid hammered. If he's too drunk, don't take him. It's not worth your time if you have to deal with the puke or anything like that. I literally always drive a little bit ahead of people so I can see who's coming at me, and I have a better observation how many people are coming, that kind of thing as well.
The later in the night, do you call when you're coming to pick them up?
2:30 in the morning is definitely really watch out time, because I think in every other city 1:35 is the closeout time. They can't drink anymore, but here in Vegas they don't realize that. At 2:30 in the morning, anytime after that, it seems like it's really bad. You'll get some kind of drunks that are really drunk.
Do you call on at certain hours just to gauge their level of drunkenness?
No, I usually send out my text message saying no drinks, no.
If they respond back with a totally fucked up text that you can't even decipher, like some guy on Facebook's posts, What do you do with that?
I usually don't get that, but if I do, I mean, I'll usually call at that point instead of sending the text, because then I can hear them on the phone if they're too drunk.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I mean, part of it's just avoidance, man. You gotta, literally 15,000 rides, I've had puke in my car twice. My first puker, literally, I couldn't make this shit up, was a double puker. The guy in the front seat and the guy in the back. The guy in the front had a bag, but again, like I shared earlier, I mean, drunks are horrible with bags, instructions, and just generally, following anything. So it's really hard. And the way I've avoided it is, man, they're not getting in my car if someone's carrying them over or they're stumbling over. They get a finger from me right to the taxi queue. Hey, bro, this is my personal vehicle, man. You need to take a taxi. Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't want to hit you with a cleaning fee, bro. Maybe set it up that way. Again, they're so drunk anyway. But I've never had anyone go, and I've seen it. You got to be careful. I mean, people can kick your car or smash in your rear view window. So just, be careful, engage, and be strong about it. Firm and firm. Not firm and friendly in those situations, man. You just got to, hey, man, sorry, man, can't take you, bro. Too drunk. And yeah, I get rideshares helpful and set up for helping get drunks home. But you know what? Uber and Lyft, they don't give a shit about your car. All right? You got to fight with these companies for $80 now with diarrhea rubbed in your window. Of course, I'm being a little facetious, but my point is, the best trick is avoidance.
Right. It actually happened the other night. I was picking up a karaoke bar, and I had people singing in my car. Great. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I picked them up, and my first question that came out of my mouth was, "Is anybody too drunk by now?" "Oh no, everybody's fine." Her friend came out, right there, right in the, right there, chucked her brains out. And I said, "How do you feel now?" She says she feels great. So she hopped in the car and we took her home. I still gave her a bag just in case she fell anymore. But that's another thing I've had people throw up in a trash can right before they get in my car. But hopefully you don't have to have that problem here getting an NYE pickup in 2021, because it's going to be a new year. Everything's going to be beautiful again, right?
All right, on that note, guys, hopefully this was helpful. Thanks again for joining me, TT Boy, up in the TNC lot, up in Vegas, up in here. Be funny, make money.